Okay, I have not shot on this camera in ages, and this is a new microphone as well, so the sound could be crap. Apologies if just none of this works. So I did a video recently asking people if they wanted my opinion or like unprofessional advice on something. I'll link that video in a card up here or something. Little white dot, click on that. And I got a great response from it. If anyone watching this video wants to ask for my advice or anything, leave me a comment down below. Or you can tweet at me or send me a message on Facebook or something. So one of my friends recently asked about making friends in college and ways to do that. I can't remember the exact question because I didn't write it down because I'm fucking never prepared. Before I give you like practical proper tips, a good thing to remember is come in with the mindset of trying to be fun and not cool. When I say fun, I mean having fun. You'd be surprised how much people pick up on that. When I was in college, I fucking knew nothing about meeting people and it was really hard and I did not do a good job at it. But I was also stuck in this mindset of I need these people to think I'm cool. So I wouldn't do stupid dumb things that look like a lot of fun because I would look like an idiot. But you know, stand at the bar with my drink and be like, I'm pretty cool. Yeah, no, I'm not dancing. Versus going up and dancing like an idiot and having loads of fun. Because the big secret is, it's not be fun or be cool, but being fun is cool. That sounds really dumb. So if you have fun doing something, do that thing, and ideally, you'll find people who enjoy doing that too. Does that make sense? On to the tips though. Back in my day, when I went to college, there was always like a billboard type thing, or like a pin board, where people will put like leaflets and flyers and stuff up on. More often than not, these were like, join the football team or soccer team, depending if you're from America. So if you're into football or whatever, great, that worked out perfectly. I wasn't, so I didn't do any of that. But sure, for all I know, people are putting way more up on those boards, or in your college, it'll be way more filled out or something. And if there are flyers on that pin board or whatever the fuck it is, and you're not super into what the thing is, but you're curious about it, go turn up and go once, you know? You never know who you might meet. Okay, let's say worst case scenario, there's only one fucking flyer on the billboard. This leads us to tip 2. You make a thing to put up on the billboard. Make your own flyer and stick it up there. For all you know, there could be loads of people like you wanting to do this thing, but it's not being advertised. So get the ball rolling yourself. One kind of cool thing that I'll give you for free is to put on screenings of episodes from The Office in one of the classrooms on a projector if you can. And maybe on like a Friday or something so you can go out with everyone after. And if you do end up doing that, let me know, because I want to go too. Personally, I think that's the best tip that I've come up with, that I kind of didn't come up with myself. And tip number 3 is don't restrict yourself to making friends in college. Like, you should be making friends while you're at college. Or maybe like, you know, clubs that do a sport that you might be kind of interested in, that you might only go once. Kind of same thing applies for like in college clubs, for like outside of college things. Maybe dance classes, fucking give that a go. I've gotten to know people through like signing up for fencing outside of college while I was at college, or like martial arts and stuff like that. And this last tip I kind of just came up with a few minutes ago. I think it could work super well, but it might actually turn out to be quite stupid. What you do is you buy a bunch of cheap, really cool looking pens off of like Etsy or eBay or something, and when you sit down next to someone, or if someone sits down next to you, give it a few moments, don't jump on them, but then be like, do you need a lend of a pen? And you have this really fucking cool pen. And even if they're like, no thanks, you've kind of broken the ice with talking to them. You don't have to like assail them with conversation, but like you can kind of be like, oh hello. You know, it's opened up the dialogue, and on top of that, they're gonna think you're super interesting because you just had a super interesting pen. And now, even though they don't need a pen, they kind of want that pen. So now the next day they sit next to you, they're not gonna bring a pen. They're gonna want your pen. And you know what that leads to? Friendship. Because you know what the saying is? Penmanship leads to friendmanship. Yep. So I hope those super expert tips were useful. If anyone else would like my opinion or advice on something you might be going through or thinking about, leave me a comment down below or on the social medias like I mentioned earlier. That's all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching.